Hi, my name is Nanavati. I'm a lead GA and lead specialty exam trainer and instructor for CleanEdison. I'm here today to answer a question and throw a little bit more insight towards LEED for lawyers. In the past few years, construction industry has really embraced and accepted the LEED rating system for a lot of their projects, thereby highlighting and giving more importance to sustainability decisions and criteria. And since the construction industry is also a very litigious space, a lot of the people taking LEED examinations have been little on the peripherals of the construction industry. Lawyers have become an integral part of the design and construction team. They have started basically paying a little bit more attention and interest in understanding how LEED projects work, what the LEED criteria is, and understanding how the LEED rating system would affect decision-making and public and private advocacy in terms of a project on that. To give you guys a little bit example of how this works, I collaborated on a recent sports project here on the West Coast, and the sports project was going to be built in downtown Los Angeles. Since it was an expedited process and a project, LEED requirements were one of the most important priority of the project, and the public community in the project were basically not really being involved in the decision making, in transportation decisions, in greening of the public space, and how they might be able to basically use common ground where the project was going to be located. Now, having intelligent, interested, vested lawyers basically in the design and team and construction team basically enable them to advocate for the local community, for the people around, for the residents of the neighborhood, in basically helping them understand how the LEED decisions, how the LEED basically criteria were going to be there for them to basically comment on and engage them in order to find out how they could basically best get what they need. And the outcome of this was the local lawyer teams who are basically supporting the community and basically representing them were able to basically get the project decision makers, the developers, the contractors, the architects, the engineers to show them what the plans were well in advance. The environmental investigation reports was made public for, a sufficiently long time where people were able to go ahead and see how that's going to be impacting the local community, how the traffic density is going to be increasing, how the number of people getting there, getting out of there, and, how people can make public transportation a cornerstone in the project. So local city governments' participation in the project, having the developers come answer questions, having the architects come explain the project, having the engineers talk about public safety requirements, seismic activities, etc., we're all basically being able to be a little bit more transparent, a little bit more open, a little bit more town hallish, where a lot of questions, a lot of oppositions, a lot of inertia was able to get overcome by having intelligent lawyers advocate for the community, advocate for the people, and hence a really nice project is now basically getting the full support that it rightfully deserves. So having said that, I hope this really helps you, give you a little bit of an insight, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you.